Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your end of June 2024 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. So I'm just going to do a simple 4-card spread. I will tell you the meanings after I lay down the cards. I'll put this up here a little bit. Just experimenting. Okay. So the heart of the matter is the Justice card, and this card is connected to fellow air sign Libra. So that could be a person in your life who's a Libra who you're dealing with. But the Justice card, as you can imagine, is about fairness. Sometimes it can be legal matters. So somebody who's waiting on a decision about a divorce, about maybe some kind of lawsuit, some kind of probate issue. There's all kinds of legal matters, obviously. So it could be a literal, case in the judicial system, but just anything in the workplace. Do you feel like you're being treated fairly? Are you expected to fill in for coworkers because they have kids, and it's just like, okay, well, you have to do it. And, maybe you don't mind doing it once in a while, but it's like now it just seems like it's becoming commonplace. Or in your family of origin, maybe you feel that you're not treated as fairly as other siblings, or that in your marriage or committed partnership, that there is like something going on that is not fair. Interestingly, that they depict the issue of fairness. Well, they have that sword, but it's like there's a black cat and I guess it's a white cat. But it's like kind of that the issue in life, the duality in life that can make things seem like some people are seeing things in black and white. They're binary thinkers. But then on the other hand, they can symbolize two sides of an issue. In the past position, that may be connected to what the Justice card represents. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And one of the meanings of the Wheel of Fortune is alignment, of somebody who is experiencing more things syncing up for them right now. It's kind of like the different cycles of life. Well, yeah, if we just look at it in terms of, forget about the luck angle, but just look at it in terms of timing. Or you could call it like a twist of fate, or, a turning point in your life. It might have been like, for instance, in a relationship, in a significant other type of relationship, that you realize maybe your children went off to college, and then all of a sudden you realize that you didn't have things in common with your spouse. And so uncoupling makes a lot of sense, because this one cycle has ended and you may feel like you're no longer in the same place. And I think since this card is connected to Jupiter, I mean, there could be some connection to even like foreign travel with the Wheel of Fortune. But this, in all cases, this sense of like, what is fair? Like, I mean, for instance, in the case of someone who is contemplating divorce, or even leaving a job, I mean, it really doesn't matter. The point is that you think about, if you just keep doing the same old, how is that, what's going to happen in those cases? Are you going to feel that your life is, fulfilled? Or are you going to just feel that you're wasting your life clinging to the past? That's the best way I can put it. And so, yeah, another meaning of the Justice card is balance. And sometimes we get so in a particular rut that it becomes the new normal, and it's hard to see how imbalanced things are. So what is coming in, the energy that's coming in, is represented by the Father of Swords, which is the King of Swords. This is a very detached energy. Actually, the King of Swords might even be what do you call it, like a judge, somebody who's making a very dispassionate decision, the ultimate detachment, more so than the Queen of Swords. And I always associate this card with Aquarius because I feel like it's the most detached sign of the zodiac, in my opinion. And the thing that, you are an air sign too. That's why you're swords too. The difference is that because you are, I'm talking about sun sign Geminis, you may very well have inner planets in Cancer, and that can make you more sentimental, and it can make you more emotional. And even your water sign, your moon sign can be any sign, and it might be a water sign, and your rising sign. So that can also impact your emotional nature and how you appear to others. So for some of you, even though you're an air sign, you are going to kind of like have to, I don't know if you'd say force yourself, but you might have to really become totally detached about a situation, because in order to move forward, you may feel like you have to do what you have to do. Now, as the outcome card, I did put it sideways. I shouldn't do that because then it implies that it's like a challenge card. The outcome is the 10 of Wands. This is a card of, one of my tarot books calls it the burdens of success. So wands relate to fire signs, and they relate to career matters in particular. But, of course, you can talk about love with fire signs very easily. But the point is that the 10 of Wands can be like, for instance, if you are in a workplace situation, and let's say you have been seeking justice in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you heard that another coworker is getting more money than you, and you like really sought to make what they're making. Well, it may be accompanied with more work. Or if you have just been complaining to yourself, they're always, kind of saddling me with this work, and I have to do it because this coworker is, has children, or whatever the reason is. And I'm not saying that, people don't help each other out, but I'm talking about when it has crossed the line into being unfair because it's happening consistently. And maybe you're even, like doing the work of two people, but you're not getting paid the work of two people. Then it could increase even though you're not happy with it. So in other words, July or late June can be a time when, and it's funny because this is a time when you're going to start to have planets in the second house of earned income. So it kind of makes sense that this would be a thing, because your earned income goes along with your career, obviously. So there might be some kind of connection there. And I have put up Gemini's July horoscope if you're interested. It's on my channel, so just to let you know. So in personal matters, this can look like someone who feels maybe kind of like they have a lot on their plate. Let me cut the deck and pick one more card for clarification. Ooh, I like this, the Magician. I actually thought that the Magician was connected to Mercury, and it might have some connotation with that, but this is a card that is connected with the sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. But I don't think the planet Mars is connected to the Magician. But that kind of adds a new angle to this. So what I think could be happening is that maybe you are working, and plus, you know, this is Wands, so it could be like Aries kind of energy, but really stepping into your own power. And that's kind of what the Magician is about, someone who is able to co-create with the universe. And what that means, I know that sounds very hippy-dippy, but what it means is that the person is not looking to the outer world to give them something. They're creating it on their own. And that could be not looking for a job, but creating your own business. Not looking for a partner, but creating the person that you want to become, that's going to attract the person that you want to become. And so it's a very self-empowered card. And I do feel like it's very interesting in this deck. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, that when I look at this card for the Ten of Wands, it looks like this kind of scary forest in the middle of the night. And I think that there's an element of the unknown. You know, you don't know what lies ahead of you, but it can feel very daunting. But if you are, you know, really embodied in your own personal alchemy and what that looks like in terms of what you're offering the world, then you will find your way. So that could look like somebody who is dissatisfied with their job, and maybe they feel this sense of like unfairness, unequal treatment, but they're not going to quit their day job because you know, they haven't started a new business. And you start to make those initial stages, and you know, if you don't even have an idea for the business, you're creating an idea. And then you just take baby steps. Who knows how long it would take you? Maybe it would take you a year to even get it to some semblance of being able to launch. Maybe it takes you 6 months to come up with the idea of what you want, or to name it. The point is that you're moving in that direction. And so all of a sudden, it makes life easier because you know that you have this dream, this passion project that you're working on. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. I'm promoting my double astrological readings, called my deep dive readings. I have other variations, including one with the tarot, if you like the tarot, called the whole enchilada. But for the deep dive itself, hour of natal chart analysis, at least an hour of transits for the upcoming 12 months. You can find out more information about these readings, my life path career reading, and money reading, all three of those things. Love readings, I think I said that, at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.